playoff game of the 2025 USA Team Handball Championship between Olin College of Engineering and Case Western Reserve University. Olin has had an incredible weekend so far. Upsets over Ohio State Gray and host school James Madison University this weekend in the B Division. Case Western last night with a fine come-from-behind victory over SUNY at Cortland. Should be a good game of handball. Olin, they're a very smart team composed of very smart players. They also have the only team in the men's division with 2 female players. Number 00 in particular has been a fine addition to the offense. She plays scrappy. She gets calls from the officials. She has a good long distance shot. Number 4, you can see him over at the left back position. Has an absolute rifle of an arm. Number 58 has been physical activity. He's proven a fine shooter. These guys are a very smart team. They'll sniff out a play. They stymied Ohio State Gray's offense for 50 whole minutes last night. Case Western, in the meantime, they're an exemplar of Midwest handball, led by Josh Coe, who's over there conversing with the referee right now. Josh plays left back. He's got an absolute cannon of an arm. Roster overall for these Case Western guys. They've got Brubeck in goal this weekend with the absence of their first string keeper. And any second now we should be underway. Ref blows the whistle. Olin takes the throw off 00 over to number 2. The ritual handshakes take place, and 00 will start at center back with 4 at left back, number 5 at that left wing position, 58 at pivot, Bulo number 2 at the right back, and number 28 at right wing. The right-hander at right wing. 28 comes in, number 2, and 00 is crossed out to right wing as number 4 rolls to his left. Contacts from 12 cause them to lose the ball and regroup. Number 2 over to 28 for Vetti. Below over to number 4. Back to number 2. Rolls to his right, thinks about the shot, feeds the pivot instead. Good one-handed catch by the pivot. He shoots and scores inside that left post. And 2 left is the play call from Olin College of Engineering. 00 rolls to her right over to number 2. Number 2 back to number 4. Feeds 00. 00 rolls to the right and saves Brubeck. Whistle blows, and it'll be a 7 as contact there on the shot. Number 2 will take the 7-meter and saved by Brubeck. Number 50 over to number 23. Nisha Mick, long shot, save, 47. Rebound, Case. Number 4 picks off the pass back to Ko. Poorly advised, but he was almost wrapped up, in my opinion. Should have taken double zeros over to 4. Back to double zeros. Bulo over to double zero. Finds 58 coming off the 6 meter. Returns to 6 as Bulo rolls right. Long pass back to 4. Shot from beyond the 6 scores. Beyond the 9, excuse me. And it is 2-1 Case. And despite that goal on the long shot there, we've seen Rubeck, this Case Western goalie, get better and better as the weekend has gone on, and he's gained experience. Ko over to Mishimik, over to Schreiber. Schreiber rolls to his right, nowhere to go on the line, gets it back to Ko, over to Mishimik, finds the wing, back to Mishimik. Over to Ko. Ko, long shot, batted away by number 4. 9-meter free throw for the Spartans, or actually they'll inbound it from the sideline. Schreiber takes a couple dribbles. Mishimik rolling to his right, nowhere to go. Deals it to Schreiber. Schreiber, the ball wrenched away by number 4. He hits the ground, and number 4, it looks like, will receive a yellow card. Number 19 over to number 50, over to Ko. Ko rolls to his left, long shot inside the left post and scores. And in the meantime, number 4 will take a shot saved by Rubeck, rebounded by Case. Schreiber down court, feeds number 12, who's pretty much wrapped immediately, but the ball gets out to number 22, who shoots and scores. That's Salmons. Over to Bulo, over to number 2, that's Chu at the center back. Rolls to her right. Number 2 takes a step left. Number 4 will take a long shot, hand save Rubeck to his right. And, unable to scoop up the rolling ball, but whistle blown. It is keeper ball. Schreiber, Mishimik center back. Ko, Mishimik, Schreiber, over to number 7, coming up from the wing position. Mishimik rolls to his left, he'll have a shot. Save! Lower body, 47, rebound, number 7, into the chest of the goalie. 2 fine saves in the lower body area for the Olin College of Engineering keeper. Another guy who's improved over the course of this weekend. I got a soft spot for goalies who wear number 47. Double zero over to number 1. Chu to her left, over to 4. Back to 1. 1 getting a step up, met by Ko. Pass to double zero. Shot past Rubeck, goal. It's all tied up. Tied at 3 apiece. Jordan, Olin just scored. Yes, Olin just scored. Mishimik rolls to his left. And 9-meter free throw here. Joining me in the booth right now is Lucas Ferrari.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I know I have a lot of fans out there, so I'm glad to be here in the commentary booth with James Kolak. You know, this is quite an intense game, and we're only 5 minutes in. It's 3-3. These are the two, kind of underdog teams that have made their way a lot further than people expected. James, what do we expect to see for the rest of this match?
Well, I think it's going to be a good conventional game of handball. You know, these are 2 smart teams from 2 smart schools.
They're both private schools, very small. This is an impressive showing to be able to get a roster of this caliber together.
Yeah, Olin is 500 undergrounds, but they're going to try and get that ball to number 4, who's playing at the left back position. Feed 58 the pivot. Double zero is going to have some long shots. It's been a successful recipe so far, and they feed 58 there.
And there it is, just like you called it, James. That gives Olin the lead.
Case, for a team that mostly runs a ground-based offense, has been very reliant on long shots from the 9 and further out from Josh Ko, at right back from Mishimik and from Schreiber.
Yeah, we expect to see a lot of 9 shots from Case. I mean, Olin are just so much faster than like people expect. And there's
Wow. Coe works to the 6 and scores.
that is the type of power that Case needs. It's all tied up.
Number 4 over to double zeros Chu. Number 1, number 28. Olin's had a lot of takeaways on defense, but on offense they run a relatively methodical approach. Number 1 rolls to his left, shoots and scores.
Just completely cut up the Case Western defense there. I mean, it's like a hot knife through butter. He was able to sell his defender with that jab step, get around him, pick up the ball, switch hands, and shoot, score. I mean, that's as simple as it gets, really, for Olin. They're fast, they're twitchy, they're athletic. I mean, you can see the way that number 4 is defending right now with just all that power behind
Long
him.
shot, Coe scores.
Yeah, that ball snuck its
5-4 Case.
With speed comes number 4. He jumps and completely runs into his defender. 9 meter is the call from the referees. I might have given that a charge there if I was refereeing, but
Per chance.
that's why I'm not.
That's one of those plays that can go either way.
Yeah, that's all up to the discretion of the referees. I mean, a very experienced refereeing team here. They've worked together for several years. I wish I knew either of their names, but they're definitely fixtures of the handball scene.
Well, Lucas, I can't help you out with that one, but
Yep.
number 1 hits the dirt, or
And
rather
that's
the hardwood.
A 7 meter penalty awarded to Olin. Taken by number 2, the captain of the squad. He has the most experience playing handball. He played for the youth national team and was able to get a squad. Oh, it's a 9 meter. All right.
Never mind, they're giving them a 9. So all these Olin players are going to have to come all the way back down the court.
They take the 9 meter early.
Chu. Number 1 over to 28. Back to Chu at center back. Number 4 rolls to his right, going to take a long shot. Head goes and scores.
What do you think about double zero playing center back? I mean, that's not our customary position. Usually we see her at left back.
Yeah, double zero has been very good with those long shots from the back position so far this game. So the question is whether we'll see her make those kind of plays from center back consistently. Definitely a smart player, though, and intelligence and the cerebral mindset, they're key for that center back position. Schreiber, high shot, hand save.
That
Olin college goalie.
That ball movement from Case Western was beautiful. I mean, that's the sort of thing that we need to see. They need to be swinging the ball wing to wing. I mean, Olin are fast on defense. You can see the way that they were able to recuperate after getting blown apart. But, I mean, they were able to get their act together, and Case Western was forced to take a shot from 9 that went off the post.
You know, defensively, Olin tends to run very successfully either a 4-2 or a half-court presses. Number 1, save from Wilbeck.
I mean, that was a phenomenal offensive move. Just shot it straight at the chest of the goalkeeper. That's a bit inexcusable. He's definitely going to clean up that act for his next shot. Here comes Mikamich, right? Michamik?
Yeah.
Other way around? There we go.
I think it's Mishamik.
Mishamik, number 50. Coming all the way from Egypt, I believe.
Yes, that is correct. He is from Egypt, studying mechanical engineering. Another very smart feller who plays center back. Josh Coe over to Mishamik. Rolls to his right. Number 50, Coe. Loses it. Clean recovery from Olin College of Engineering. And again, defensively, Olin will run that 4-2 or half-court press. And what we saw last night from Cortland playing against Case was the same exact thing. They struggled initially, Case Western, against that half-court press, but they were able to adapt to it later on. They took a lot more long shots. They utilized head fakes and pump fakes in their passing, and as a result, that Cortland attack defensively was neutralized. And we've seen some 6 flat from Case. We've seen some diverse defensive looks. I mean, Case is ready for anything.
Yeah, I mean, you spent so long talking about Case's defense. We just saw them get blown up by 1 jab step from number 1. I mean, he's wearing the singular number on his shirt, as we've seen the type of singular moves he can make. Here comes Mishamik now.
Dishes it to Schreiber.
Schreiber
rolls
shoots.
to his right.
Taken to the floor by 0-0. 9 meter free throw awarded to Case Western. It's going to be taken by their pivot. Here's Salmons, number 22. Finds Schreiber, number 19. Over to Mishamik. Wide to Josh Coe. Josh Coe finds Mishamik. Mishamik jumps.
Long shot.
Boom!
What a double doink for a goal.
A double doink. I like that, James. Here goes number 4 with speed, with pace.
High shot over the net.
And slams 2 defenders to the ground. That will crazy.
In fact, it's a 9.
Free throw awarded to Olin College of Engineering, 58 over to 4 to 0-0. 1 over to 00. 4 again at left back to the center back. swinging the ball side to side, sideline to sideline, trying to find a gap in this Case Western defense. Zero thinks she sees one. She does. Oh, but what a save from the Case Western goalkeeper.
And she hits the ground, as that'll be another 9.
That's through contact there, so the free throw awarded to Olin.
By the way, what's Olin's mascot? Are they the Engineers?
I have no idea.
I think Case and Spartans, aren't they?
Yeah, Case is the Spartans, but so is SJSU, so don't get that crossed up.
That's correct. And they're going to award a 7 there, and that's a defensible call there, as Chu was essentially pushed to the ground there while shooting. And never mind, they award a 9 instead. Makes a little more sense. Number 4, over to Chu. Chu rolls left, gets it to that pivot. Stepping up is 58, right to left post for a goal. It is so far Case in the lead.
No, that's Olin in the lead.
Olin College of Engineering 8, Case 6, 12 minutes to go in what has so far been a hotly contested first half.
Very low
and
scoring
overall,
first half.
a fine display of handball. Mishimik rolls to his right.
Finds Schreiber. Schreiber tries to go behind the back, just dishes it straight to 0-0. The free throw being awarded late. The referees got to keep their eyes up and their ears open to be able to call that a little bit sooner. You can't let the ball get away from the play like that. It just demolishes any opportunity for counterattack. Here's Mishimik now with the counterattack.
50 rolls right.
Left, right.
Contact on the shot, up in the hand
free throw.
area.
I mean, that was a little close in the hand area. I mean, if that was any more physical, it could have been grounds for a 7-meter given the closeness to the ball.
Yeah, you saw that shot sort of weakly pop up over the goal. That's an indication there's a hand in there. Oh, absolute missile of a shot, saved at the head area by number 47 and over the net.
That was an absolute rocket.
He wound up and threw it like a baseball.
Yeah, that was a heat-seeking missile straight to the headed for the dome of Olin. Able to get his hands on the ball before him and the schnoz. Here comes number 2 with a high pass to number 4. Number
rolls
4
right,
shoots
over
to the
goal,
moon.
hits the ground.
Way too much contact there from
Mishimik
Mishimik.
there.
Awarded
It's
to
gonna be
number
on
50.
number 50.
Yep. So now Case Western will have to play the next 2 minutes, man down. Olin now
starts their power play with Chu over to number 1.
Number 4 is playing nice and low. He knows he has the athleticism. Back to 0-0 again. 0 over to 1. 1 finds the wing. He's wide
28.
open. Straight to the
that goes
face.
Rubek in the dome. No whistle. And the rebound goes in for number 2.
Straight to the face. That is actually straight to the face.
You hit
That
the
is
goalie
dangerous
in
play.
the head. And they let the rebound and the goal stand. We've got irate
That
fans.
is
We got no whistle.
I mean, his glasses came off his face. That was not. That's dangerous play. This refereeing is going to get someone hurt.
And in the
if they don't
meantime,
call the
Schreiber
foul.
hurls it over the goal. Well, frankly, that wasn't an overly hard shot from the wing, but that went directly at the head of the goalie, which is illegal in team handball.
The crowd is incensed. I mean, it's incensed. That's what I meant to say. Also, his name.
The goalie. Have I been using the wrong last name all game?
The last name of the goalkeeper is Palmer. He's wearing a jersey of Case Western. He's actually from Colorado State, which is an up-and-coming handball program. We might see them form a team next year. But he's here just to get some experience since Case Western were missing their normal goalkeeper.
Thank you, Lucas. I've been calling him Rubek all tournaments, but that is Palmer, and he's improved a lot this weekend.
Yeah, and also,
long shot from Coast scores.
Also just took a ball to the face with no call. The reason why we heard such a anger from the crowd, it was actually a mentor of his that was standing up calling for that foul, but referee decided not to award it. 28 over to 1 at center back Olin. Wide ball to number 2 in the wing. Tries to swing around. Salmons was all over him. They decided to award the 9-meter before the goal. Continuation there. I don't know if I agree with that.
Long shot, save Rubek.
Yeah,
save Palmer.
Dimes the free throw straight to Palmer. Yeah.
You know, I gotta say, Palmer looks real good for a guy who just took a handball to the spectacles.
Yeah, handball to spectacles with no foul call. That's a little scary. Mishimik now over to Schreiber at left back.
Back to Mishimik, over to Case
Case Western at full strength, trying to open up some space. Schreiber baits 0-0. Coe over to Mishimik. Misha jab steps, gets wrapped
Nearly
up by
wrapped.
0-0.
No wrap called. Ball gets out to Schreiber. Ko. And Olin wants a pass if they're not going to get one quite yet. Mishamik. Oh, long pass over to the wing. Goes to Schreiber.
Goal!
Wow, what a sequence of
Goal
passes.
for number 19, Zev Schreiber. Here's number 4 now with the ball for Olin. Jumps on his head and puts the ball in the back of the net. Never mind, 9-meter first. 9-meter taken by 58. There's the free throw number 4. Timeout called by Olin College of Engineering.
As Olin takes a timeout, they have the lead 10-8 so far. 8 minutes, 12 seconds to go in this first half. And let me tell you a little something about Olin College of Engineering. They have, at last count, 427 undergraduates located comfortably on the border between Needham and Wellesley, Massachusetts, directly adjacent to the campus of Babson College. They're also near Wellesley, which is an all-women's school. Olin focuses on engineering. They are highly selective. They have access to a broad network. They have multiple maker spaces, 2 academic buildings, 1 dining commons, and a pair of dorms, which I can vouch for because I toured there a few years ago.
Yeah, I just want everyone at home to know that James did in fact memorize that entire description of Olin College of Engineering.
That's correct. I'm not reading it off my phone.
Yeah, that is a proud Massachusetts resident right there. We do have some discussion from amongst the refereeing team about that no call for the direct shot on Palmer's face. They're definitely having a discussion that should be happening behind closed doors. I don't know why it's happening in the middle of the court. But,
Well, it's a discussion that apparently should have happened before the tournament even started.
yeah, apparently. But yeah, definitely telling the referees off a little bit. They have to keep their eyes a little more open.
I will say, though, with all due respect to these refs who are working hard, they're some of the finest refs in
Yeah, they are volunteering their time. They came all the way out to the middle of nowhere, Virginia, to some college no one's ever heard of.
Okay, middle of nowhere. This is a fine area. It's a nice town. Beautiful countryside.
It is a beautiful countryside.
A lot of cows, Lucas.
A lot of cows
In this countryside. But, you know, that is a defensible call in the sense that...
Joining us in the commentary booth, we have a...
Never mind.
Leaving the commentary booth is USA Team Handball President, Mike King, who decides not to lend his voice to the commentary.
But in the defense of these refs, that was not an overly hard thrown shot. And it didn't seriously injure the goalie.
Yeah, I mean he's still making saves, but
it wasn't a tangible thump as it hit him in the head, as we've heard a couple times this weekend on other goalkeepers.
We're back in play now for Olin.
Number one rolls left, shoots inside that right post and scores.
That was a great goal for Olin. I mean, it's the same thing they've been doing the entire game. Just get it to one, let him blow apart the defense with one step. I mean, it's just, he's so athletic. You can see the way he explodes off of his, I don't know, the square inch of skin that's touching the inside of his shoe. It's ridiculous.
Lucas, stop talking about these exploding.
He's busting to the goal.
9 for Case Western Reserve. Number 22 over to 23, over to number 50. Number 19, Schreiber, over to Mishamik. Throws right to Ko. Ko with the sidearm. Wide left past the diving keeper, 47.
Great save for 47. I mean...
Is that a save? Did he get a hand on it?
I think he got a hand on it. I mean, it was on target, I believe.
Ko has been known to break out the sidearm from time to time with varying results. 0-0 over to 2. Oh, that pass is intercepted. Mishamik at the fast break.
Oh, off the post. That is so unlucky from Case Western. That would we have the calm down emote from the coach for Olin. We missed it on camera, but that was cold. I gotta say, he's wearing a Canada jersey for a reason.
Number 1 over to 0-0s. Number 4 back to Chu, over to 1, back to Chu again. Chu takes a couple dribbles. Olin has indeed calmed down. They're making deliberate passes here. Number 4 hits Chu. Chu with the shot, save Palmer. And Case Western takes over. Just over 6 minutes to go here in this first half of handball. And it is at this juncture, Olin College of Engineering 11, Case Western 8. Ko over to Mishamik playing catch there. Mishamik finds number 12 who drives in, takes that shot falling away and scores. On the bounce shot, 11-9. Number 4 rolls right, high shot, scores. And we see in the audience for this one, Ohio State University's great team, as well as the Miami University club handball team. Schreiber slings right to Mishimik. Mishimik takes it himself, drives forward and scores. Number 2 trying to break away, shoots, saves Palmer. And he's having a fine game so far in net. Mishimik over to Cole on the bounce pass. Back to Mishimik. Schreiber. Mishimik again. Pivot right for the Case Western reservists. Mishimik to Ko. Ko steps up, takes a long jump shot and scores.
Threaded his right around 47. He was in the right spot, but that shot was perfectly placed.
Case has cut the lead to 1 here.
Yeah, they're closing down the gap. I mean, this is a huge charge that we're seeing.
Case is a great second half team. They'll be able to regroup at halftime and apply what they've learned in this first half.
Oh yeah,
is in their favor. Number 4, long shot, hand save, Palmer, and over the net.
Number 4 is holding his face.
Hits the ground with face in it. That way.
Just get him. No, just get him in front.
We don't want him.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy gets hurt.
Okay. You gotta show the action.
I mean, I agree, but you know, JD
Oh, this one's on, yeah.
JD at Case was like, hey, you know, get him. When Mason went down, I was like, get him out of frame.
Got it.
And by the way, number 4 is okay.
Yeah, he's okay.
Wiping his mouth a little bit, but
Yeah, I think he took a hit to the face, just a flailed arm. There's nothing in it though. It just
23, Ko rolls left and scores inside that right post.
Amit was right there. He was ready to make that save. Trivedi in number 28, taking his spot at right wing. We'll see if number 1 can get the ball to him, make some magic happen. Here it comes.
Number 1,
Step,
driving that Schreiber. That'll come out from
also hit to the face.
And
I don't know if that was
he is taking a second to get up.
I don't think there's anything in that either.
Just hit the ground hard after the wrap.
Here's number 4 now. Jab step, shimmy shake, bottom corner.
Scores.
Olin holds on to their lead. It was all tied up there for a second. We were worried Case was going to make a rally. Case still has the opportunity to tie it up in this possession. Mishimik setting up his offense the way he wants it. At center back, he is the playmaker. He directs his offense the way he sees fit. Right now, what he wants to do is shoot and score. Instead, he gets it up to the wing.
17 on wing, back to Mishimik.
Mishimik tries to drive his way through.
Wrested out of his arms by number 4.
All over him.
9-meter free throw. From neither squad, by the way, have we seen very many wing shots this game. As Schreiber rolls to his right, past the leg of 47.
Case Western ties it up.
And this game is tied, but not too many wing shots from either squad. They have been running back offense. They've been trying to feed the pivot more successfully, Olin than Case. Now a wing shot from number 2.
Off the post.
And rebound out of the reach.
7-meter penalty awarded to Olin College of Engineering. I believe one of the defenders stepped inside of the 6 to try to defend that.
Yep, 7 for defending the 6.
Again, taken naturally by number 2.
He is 1 for 2 on 7-meter shots here. And now 2 for 3.
Yep, there it is. That gives Olin back the lead. Case Western still chasing. 13-14 is the score. That's a very low scoring half. Well, James, what do you think about that?
It is for the most part. What we've seen is good defense, not letting a lot of guys through. Case has mostly. That's true. Case has mostly scored on shots from the back position, as I think 6 stepped out of bounds there.
I mean, it was good heads-up play to hold on to the ball there.
Shots from the back position.
Jeff Schreider to the crotch of the goalkeeper.
9 meters, drives, not a lot of wing shots, and you know both defenses have been good in blocking off the wing. Olin has been good in blocking off the pivot. I think that explains the low scoring.
7-meter penalty awarded.
Fine keeping from Case. Josh Ko will take this. Pump fakes and scores.
Yeah, he had the goalie's number right then. It's 47. Oh my goodness. That pace from number 4 is ridiculous.
Don't look away, guys. Number 4 might score.
Number 2 locking off Josh Ko, making sure he does not get his hands on the ball. They're face guarding him from deep. Mishimik
rolls right. He's wrapped.
Number 4 is all over Mishimik.
Manhandled by number 4.
I think they're pretty evenly matched in terms of intensity and athleticism, but number 4 just has that extra edge of speed that gives him the advantage on the fast break. Zev Schreider now with the ball over to Mishimik, back to Zev.
Mishimik rolls
Yeah.
right. Long shot, top left corner, falling away from the shot. Just incredible ball placement there.
I mean, that proves that Case Western can still score without Josh Coe. We see number 2 completely blocking him off. They've recognized him as their main shooter, but Case Western's bench is deep, and they have a lot of shooters that shoot.
45 seconds to go in this half. Olin's going to take dilatory measures to ensure they get the last shot off here. 58 takes the shot and scores. And
Here's inside.
He's inside the arc.
No goal, no goal. Case
And-
Western making their way down the court. Can they take the lead? 30 seconds left in the first half. Schreiber over to Mishimik. Timeout called by Case Western Reserve University.
That's right,
27.2 seconds left on the clock. We're all tied up here at James Madison University. It's 15-15.
We will see Case take some dilatory measures of their own
Yeah, it's all to
ensure
play
that,
for.
ensure that they get the last shot of this half. 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
I think one of those measures will involve taking Josh Coe off the field. I mean, if they're going to completely block him off, they're denying them a player. But also, it leaves only 5 players for Olin on the 6, and the other 5 players in Case Western have space to capitalize.
Off the field, Lucas.
Huh?
You're taking...
Court.
Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, it's the playing field either way. It's cancha.
It's true. I suppose field is more a metaphorical term than a literal one.
Yeah.
Just because it doesn't have grass you can mow doesn't
I mean-
it's not a field.
Yeah, handball used to be a sport that was played on grass. Back when it was 11 on 11. That must have been an interesting time to play handball.
It must have been, yeah. I didn't know that about the history.
Yeah, it was 11-11 on a grass field. They played that in the late 1800s, and then realized
Lucas,
that that's
that sounds
a
like
terrible
soccer.
game. Yeah, I mean, handball started off as just a bunch of guys playing soccer and said, hey, what if we just used our hands? And the rest is history.
You know what I wonder, Lucas? This is a very popular sport in Scandinavian countries. Do they have ice handball or snow handball?
No, however, in a lot of Scandinavian countries, they do play a variant of soccer called bandy, which is like hockey, but on a soccer-sized ice rink. So it's a huge rink, 11 on 11, insane to watch. The
The
goalkeepers...
clock runs here with
Yeah.
25 seconds. We'll talk about ice handball already.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's
Mishimik,
focus up now.
20
Mishimik.
seconds, taking his sweet time over to Schreiber.
They want the last shot
Mishimik
of the half.
over to number 17, 13 seconds on the clock.
Attacks down, gets taken to the floor by number 4.
Coe is staying back, by the
They
way.
really should call
7
the timeout
seconds,
for the 9.
6, 5.
Mishimik
Mishimik with 5 seconds,
from deep.
rolls to his right.
Finds double
Picked up by
zero.
number 0. She'll whistle blown. She'll take the final shot. Wide, left.
Yeah, the buzz.
The cross-court bag.
And
That was ridiculous.
we're going to see a wall of death here as Josh Coe prepares to take
I would give that to Mishimik.
one last free throw.
Or even Salmon's.
Well, he's good on the jump shots.
Well, you
Olin,
can't jump on the...
Olin are
on this 9
engineers. They are very, very good at building
have to have a
anything,
mascot.
let alone a wall. A number
Josh Coe
23
is
here,
looking for
Josh
the gap.
Coe.
I think I see a gap, but...
Whistle blows. He shoots high, hand on it from Chu, number 00, and the Olin wall proves a successful feat of engineering
Yeah,
there as we've reached the end of the first half. What a game of handball it's been so
yeah,
far.
what a half. I mean, 15-15 going to the second half. It's low scoring. It's intense. We see defensive stops. We've seen saves. We've seen shots from 9. I mean, we haven't really seen either team take full advantage of their pivots yet just because the defense has been so intense.
Well,
But,
Olin's been able to find the pivot, and Olin has successfully, thanks in part to number 4, locked up.
At number
the,
4, his
Case
athleticism,
Western pivot.
yeah. We'll see how things adapt in the second half. It's a long halftime, though, so stay tuned.
That's right.
Well, but one of those is the Golden Marsh Party. They get like half the school to get put up on the watch case. So it's a room full of people. And the camera is in fact still running.
Just about ready to get the second half underway from James Madison University in beautiful Virginia. And so far, what a game it's been between Olin College of Engineering in Wellesley, Massachusetts, and Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, Ohio. 1 minute until the teams take the court here. What we've seen so far is a good, clean, technical game of handball. 2 ground-based approaches from both squads. Olin has been really successful in forcing Case to take long shots, blocking off the wings and the pivot. Case Western has exhibited some incredible goalkeeping from the Colorado State transplant Palmer, as well as good shooting from the 9 and beyond. Neither team has made a lot of bad mistakes so far. And it should be another fine half of handball. This is anybody's game right now. Case Western has been known to be a very good second half team. They mounted a comeback against Cortland State last night. See if Olin can hang on. Case Western will start the second half with the ball. It'll be Salmons at pivot, Coe at wing, unclear which one, Mishamik at center back. Shanna right back, as Rilliant left back. Co will be right back. As Rilliant takes a step forward, feeds Chan the pivot. And kick save by the Olin goalkeeper. It'll be a 7-meter though for Josh Coe to start this second half. Whistle blows and hand save by number 47. Oh, that is huge. And he's had a fine weekend in goal for Olin. Chu over to number 4. Back to 1. Chu is at center back for this game. Number 4, back to Chu, over to number 1. Number 1 steps up, rolls left, takes a shot, scores! Caught Palmer a little flat-footed there. And Olin will take the lead 16-15 in this second half of play. Rilliant feeds Chan, he's well outside the 6. Drops back, finds Rilliant as Rilliant rolls to the left. Takes the shot, bounces it inside the right post and scores. Through contact. Number 4, pump fakes, gives it back to number 58, the pivot. Number 1, over to below number 2, back to 1, over to 2, once again, number 4, over to 2. Number 1 thinks about a drive, goes to number 2. Number 2 rolls to his right, weaves his way through Case. And the shot is saved on the bounce by Palmer. Number 1, back to Michigan. Steps up, takes a dribble. Number 12 recovers, shoots, scores. Thank you for the W announcers in the chat. Bulow over to number 1, and Lucas would be here right now, but he is munching on some Popeyes. Number 1 rolls to his left, feeds the pivot line, who shovels it into the chest of the Case goalkeeper. We got a Go Calvin in the chat, as well as a very enthusiastic Case fan. Nishimik recovers the pass from Pan, whistle blows, and it will be Case ball here. Chan takes a dribble to his left, over to number 1, Rilliant, kick save. And that's going to be a 7 for Case Western. Nishimik will take it.
Yeah, we're gonna go
7-meter shot.
Yeah, we're in there.
The goaltender has scored. Nishimik over to number 1 is Rilliant. And contact for number 4 will result in a 9. Olin thought they had a breakaway for a second, but that's just not the case. My understanding, by the way, is there is an Olin University handball watch party. This is what I've heard. And if so, shout out to them. It's absolutely incredible to have that kind of support for collegiate handball. Rilliant finds number 7, back to number 1, rolls to the right, half-court press from Olin. Pass goes into the backcourt, recovered by Nishimik. Number 1 is really on. Rolls to his left. Feeds number 7, who is wrapped by Lai. The pivot. 9-meter Ko. Rolls left. Sidearm shot wide right.
You can see how much that hurts Ko to miss a shot that wide. I mean, he had the angle, he had the opportunity, but just came off wrong. I mean, Case Western are up 2 right now, is that correct?
Yes, Case Western leads by 2. You saw that sidearm 3/4 shot from Ko. He's been limited in his accuracy. As number 4, incredible feat of athleticism, rolling left, falling away from the shot.
There was some contact on him as he made the shot, but I don't think there was anything in it.
A little bit slow to get up. He's been slow to get up on a couple of plays this game.
I mean, when you're moving as fast as he does, you hit the ground and it's going to hurt. 12 gets picked up off the ground by number 58. Definitely a good player-minded. I'd say that was safe play for number 58. I mean, he made sure that his opponent didn't hit the ground. That's what we like to see. Great goal from number 7.
Number 40. Wait, no, that is a goal.
Yeah, that went in. Great goal from Nishizawa. I mean,
as the kids say, I'm tripping.
Yeah, it's hard to tell which net is the goal. I mean, they have the net behind and they have the net in front, but yeah. That was a great goal from Nishizawa. Oh,
number 4 can't hang on to the pass. Kicks out to Mishimik.
Came off his foot, but the ball was picked up by Case Western anyway, so they hold on to it. You know, they say, I think the highest form of flattery in handball is when you have a guy dedicated to marking you. And having number 2 dedicated to marking you.
Oh, that's wrested away by number 4, but
the hit was hard. I believe that's why they gave the call. I mean, he was only able to get the ball from his dribble because they knocked his shoulder into him.
And the ref is
pointing at the spot right now.
He's only pointing with 1 finger. It looked like 2 for a second.
Yeah, does that make a difference?
Salmon, well, 2 and 2.
Oh, I mean, he wasn't holding him up. Anyways, number 2, face guarding Josh Ko, really the highest form of flattery. Making it's respect from both sides. You recognize who the best player is, and you put your best player to mark him off.
Number 4 rolls right, bounce shot through contact from Chan. That'll come out to the 9-meter after the save by Palmer.
58 free throw over to Bulo, number 2. Bulo with the ball at center back, drives his way in, dribbles, attacks in. Number 1 now with it, tries to jump around. Josh Ko is all over him.
Lai, the pivot is right.
Picks it up.
Lai can't go anywhere. Choked off by his really hot shot for number 1, scores!
That's what we've always seen from him. I mean, that's his textbook move, but his hip has got to be hurting from taking those hard hits. Here's Mishimik now on the fast break. They're saying that he needs to take the goal. What's that called? The restart from the center of the circle.
Which is true, by the way. That is a thing he has to do in handball.
That is correct. So they call back the play. Mishimik still at center back, doesn't have anyone on him. Azrillian and Mishimik passing the ball back and forth as Josh Ko is being pushed back to the sideline. Azrillian tries to get the ball to number 12, who gets wrapped up before he gets the ball. That should be a 9 in my book, but 0-0 gets away with it. 58 makes his way down the court. We haven't seen this from him yet. Jump stops and puts the ball back out. Respect from 58. Bulo now with the ball over to number 4 for Olin. 58 pivot cross in. Here's a circle runner. 4 over to Chu. Over to number 2.
Bulo back to Chu. Back to Bulo again. Rolls to his right. He's got the wing. No, he doesn't. That's intercepted by Case Western.
It's really on the fast break. Makes it down. Tries to find Chan.
Oh, number 4 gets a hand in there.
Number 4 puts his body on the line to stop that fast break. That is commitment to his team. Number 4, take a bow.
He's hit the ground a few times in this game.
And
in the meantime, Owen finds a way to turn it over.
I believe they were just passing the ball back and forth, and someone didn't get the memo and it went out of bounds. That's unfortunate. Case Western looking to extend their lead. It's only 19-18 as the goal. Okay, we don't know what the score is.
Oh, kick save, 47.
Great save from Ahmed.
Buddy.
Timeout.
Comes out the side, and Owen will get the ball, but first.
We need a timeout from everybody. The scoreboards have gone dead. And now we're back.
I know what the score is, Lucas.
I mean, yes, but the table is shouting for a timeout, and the referees aren't getting the memo. A bit of confusion.
Questions.
Yeah, I mean, because he was midway through the shot, and finally the referees decided to call the timeout. I think it starts with a corner for Case Western.
That is correct. The kick saves, which a fine effort by number 47 in goal, went out of bounds.
Chan taking the throw in. Does it long to Schreiber, who's all the way past the half-court line.
And Case Western will reset here.
Schreiber dribbles his way in, jab steps, finds the pivot, number 12, shoots, scores! What a goal for Chan, number 12, number 4 now coming home with speed.
Pan over to number 4. Number 4. Oh, it's off the upper chest of Palmer and in.
Palmer got his shoulder on, but rolls it back instead of forwards. That's unfortunate.
Shout out in the chat to Titus Chan, number 12.
Yeah, the chat is blowing up right now. I mean,
I agree, by the way. That was sensational.
That was a phenomenal goal. Here's Schreiber now trying to match it again, throws it straight to Ahmed's chest. But the ball goes in. The ball finds its way into the goal, and Ahmed is, I mean, he's got to be mad. He had that save fully under control, but the ball rolled its way into the back of the net. That's unfortunate. We got a lot of love for number 12 in the chat here. We'll be sure to send our regards post-match. Right now, Olin are losing by 2, 21-19. Let's see if they can close that gap to just 1. Number 4 is the ball, shimmy shake, shoots, goes wide. We haven't seen that a lot from him.
Good effort by good effort by Palmer sealing off that near post.
Yeah, phenomenal.
This is my punishment for being able to read as I keep calling the goalie the wrong name.
Chan now with the ball, spins his way out, loses the ball on the dribble, through contact, gets taken to the ground by number 4.
Josh Coe and Bulow have been hanging out almost at mid-court, by the way.
Yeah.
Coe trying to prevent the fast break from Olin.
I wish we had a microphone in there to get whatever conversation we must be having. Misha make bounce pass to Chan, who shoots, it scores!
Titus Chan, a sensational goal.
Another goal for Titus Chan, adding it to his pretty deep quiver there of goals. Number 4 setting up at left back, 0-0, back under now customary center back, who crosses with the wing, number two, jumps past to number 4, who rockets it completely outside of the goal. I mean, a photo of that would look incredible, but unfortunately it did not go in.
Well, you can get a still of the video.
Case Western looking to extend their lead. 22-19 now is the lead enjoyed by Case Western.
Sammons
with the ball.
immediately after
58's all over him.
Out to the 9.
That's got to be a 7 in my book. I mean, he was behind him, all over him, stopped him from getting the shot off. Yeah, the 7 awarded.
7.
Yeah, I mean, it's a textbook 7 meter. The 7 meter will be taken by Mishimik, but he's got to actually go up to the line. It's a 7, not a 9. There he goes.
Thank you, Lucas.
Yeah, there he is. All right, Mishimik, 1-on-1 with Ahmed. Fakes one, shoots one, back in the net. Case Western's lead now extended, 23-19. Timeout called by Olin. They're feeling the pressure. Yeah, Zachary Blue providing some insights. Generational run by Titus Chan.
Well, by the way, I've already introduced Olin College, so let's talk a little bit about Case Western. They play in the Trailblazer Handball Conference along with such handball institutions as Ohio State and the University of Kentucky. They are
in Miami.
And of course Miami of Ohio. They're just outside Cleveland. They have a pretty sizable campus. In that campus area, some parkland, some museums, a bike path that leads directly to Lake Erie. Absolutely beautiful campus area. They're known for their exceptional pre-med program.
Oh, are they?
Their engineering, their status as a D1 research institution.
Yeah, unfortunately D3 is athletic institution, but D1 for research, whatever that means. Thank you, James.
That's what they told.
Nursing as
and
well.
Nursing. They have an excellent nursing program. Thank you, Llama Llama. Very selective school.
Very selective.
I will note though that I did get in.
Oh, you did? You got accepted?
I did get accepted to Case Western. Thought really hard about going, but ultimately I wanted to be at a school that's not just good at handball, but also at football.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Ohio State national champions. It's Ohio against the world, and we're seeing that in this game as well. I mean, even though Case Western have literally no affiliation with Ohio State, the whole state was cheering for Ohio. I mean, it's...
Well, I'm from Massachusetts, and
yeah, but you go to Ohio State though.
Yeah, in all fairness, I will try my best to stay neutral and impartial. This Olin team has had a great story all tournament. I'm told there's an Olin watch party. What majors? We got a question from Zachary Blue. I'm electrical engineering. Lucas, you are?
Astronomy and astrophysics. So we're both very busy with coursework. For some reason, handball seems to attract STEM
a
majors.
lot of engineers.
Yeah, I had no idea why. I mean, half of OSU's team are engineers.
Well, as I
we have a
understand,
whole college of engineering.
all of this Olin team is engineers. Fine save by Palmer on the shot from number 1. By the way, I am also pre-law. So,
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
Wait, how are you going to... anyways.
Patent
Schreiber
law.
with the ball now, dribbles his way in.
Thank you, Zach. Zach says he's impressed.
Hands all over him as he came diving in towards the 6. So it'll be a free throw awarded to Case Western. Free throw taken by Sammons, number 22. Free throw to Mishamik. Mishamik dribbles, drives in. He's free from... There it is. That's the goal.
The heavy contact, impressive shot from the Mechie major.
Fast from Olin, number 1 to number 4, to the bottom left corner of the net. Take a bow, number 4. I mean, this has kind of been his game. He's been controlling it from the start.
Long pass, Sammons rolls right. He's got nowhere to go, and he's wrapped for the 9.
Falls to the ground after that wrap. I mean, 22 is a bit of a longer guy than 58 if you were to compare, I don't know, width to height. Like 58 has so much like power behind his wraps, but 22 depends on his
Another
height.
9. Quick drive off the wrap. Mishamik.
7 awarded to Case Western. The scoreboards have gone dark again and are now back. The 2-minute also awarded.
That's number 4, and he is escorted off with a smile from the referee.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair. You can't take a guy to the ground from behind when he's open on the shot. That's a fairly awarded 2-minute and a fairly awarded 7-meter. Mishamik stepping up to the line, fakes once like usual, and chips him.
Oh, he lobs it over the crossbar.
Yeah, we love to see a lob every now and then, but unfortunately that one did not find the back of the net. The scoreboard's gone dark again. And another timeout, and it's back. It seems like every time they press, yeah, they need to figure this out.
I have always found lobs better executed, by the way, on breakaways and wing shots than on 7s.
Yeah, you need to have a goalkeeper well off their line for a lob to work on a 7. But there is a 4-meter restraining line that the goalkeepers cannot go past on the 7 meters. That's so they can't cut off the angle completely. However, if a goalkeeper is all the way up on that 4-meter line, it's very easy to lob them, especially if they're not, vertically gifted.
I was told as a point of emphasis this weekend that goalkeepers can't really defend outside the 4 period unless they're going for a rolling ball.
Well, I mean, if you have a long pass that's trying to make its way to a runner, and the goalkeeper comes up to try to pick off the ball, they can do that cleanly. That's fine. But if they make any contact with the offense when they come out to play defense on the ball, that's an immediate red card. The goalkeeper's job is to stay in the goal, and if they make contact with a player outside of 6, that's a red card. We haven't seen that at all this tournament, though. Number 50 is all over 58. 58 still sings it to the back of the net. 21-24 now.
Have we seen any goalie reds all year, Lucas?
We haven't seen very many. I mean,
a goalie red.
A goalie red? I don't think we've seen any. I haven't seen any. I mean, we saw a couple in years past. We had some goalkeepers that were more ambitious with the way they went outside of the goal. Slammed into the back of the net by Mishamik.
Yeah, I think it is Mishamik. Olin will take over, chasing 4 now with just under 11 minutes to go. Chu, Bulo, over to number 1, rolling right over center court. Finds the pivot.
Oh,
he was off balance, diving into the 6 while receiving the pass.
Imagine. I mean, that would take a lot of luck to pull that move off. But if it works, it works. He has made shots like that early on in this game. 4 goals now is the lead enjoyed by Case Western with the ball.
Wrapped by number 1. That'll come out to the 9.
That was a very technical wrap to number 1, trying to get his hands on Schreiber's hands. Contact first, continuation awarded to Case Western, free throw. Sammons takes the free throw. Mishamik now with the ball. Over to Josh Coe, back in the game for Case Western. Mishamik has hands all over him. Another free throw to Case.
So we got a request, by the way, to tilt the camera up so we can see the scores.
Yeah, here, let me figure that out.
That's something we're going to have to figure out with this tripod.
Unfortunately, that seems to not be possible.
We're doing our best.
Yeah, we are.
We'll keep you posted on the score. Currently, it is Case Western 25, Olin 21. 9 minutes, 40 seconds to go in this game of handball. Schreiber comes over to Coe. Coe shoots high. Okay, we're working on the angle.
There we go, there we go. I mean, it might be a little wonky panning side to side, but at least we have some view of the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Chu now at center back, crosses with number 4. Number 4 loses the ball. We have a loose ball on the court. Gets flung to the side by Mishmik. Pass picked off by Titus Chan. How's the panning there, James?
The pan has got a little bit of a left hand roll.
I mean, it's going to be a right hand roll that goes the other way. But we got to take our bows. Number 4, dribble drives, completely loses Mishmik. That was a display of athleticism there for number 4. 22 takes the throw off to begin play again after the goal. Schreiber now, high pressure from Olin. They have 3 guys up there. Chu takes Chan to the ground. Schreiber
rolls left.
Quick free throw there. Tries to get the shot off. Contact first. Continuation.
We got a comment, by the way. Can't even lie. Number 4 on Olin is quite skilled.
He is. I think he is. Oh my goodness. That's an easy 2-minute. That is something you simply cannot do.
Yeah, believe me, Lucas would know.
Yeah, that was a hand around the neck. That was pulling him to the ground. That was everything that gets awarded a 2-minute. And a 7 meters into it's coming off the shot. Michimik stepping up again for Case Western.
To try and pad that lead to 4, it is currently 25-22. He goes
Pump
with
fake.
another pump fake.
Bottom left.
Inside that left post. It is now Case Western 26, Olin College of Engineering 22. Just over 8 minutes to go in this one. Number 4 over to number 1, over to Chu. Chu comes back to number 4, back to Chu. Number 1.
Right back. Chu now at center back. Center back crosses again. Number 4 tries the same move he did before.
Out to
Long
the wing.
pass to the wing.
Stays outside the 6 to receive that pass. Comes back to Chu. A risky pass.
She doesn't want to pick it up. She doesn't want the double dribble there. 4 collides with Mishimik, who's running back on defense.
And number 4 is...
He's holding his head. I mean, that was just a simple collision there. There was nothing in it from either way. Just a 9-meter free throw. Awarded to Olin, taken by number 4.
By the way, a fan notes in the chat that this has been a riveting game so far, and that, yes, it's an engineering pun. I'm sure there are a lot of engineers.
Oh my goodness!
What a feat of athleticism. By the way, number 4 is doing just fine.
Yeah, he is up and he is at him again. We're going to see him do the same thing as before. I want to
hit the ground a few times this game, and the ground hurts.
Oh, Titus Chan taken to the ground by Chu. I mean, 0-0 is all over number 12 right now. But I just want to talk about number 1. That hand-to-hand switch, bottom left corner. Oh my goodness! Titus Chan slams it. I mean, does he have any volleyball experience or something? Because that looked practice. And I mean, he does it both ways on defense too. Number 2 gets the ball off the post,
Wide
picks
right,
up by
off the
Josh
post.
Coe, picked up by
Case
Nisha.
rebound. Yeah, that's right. The mid-air tap.
Yeah, he actually spiked that ball. I don't think he shot it really. Nisha.
By the way, as a goalie, there is no worse feeling than allowing a tap in.
Yep. Schreiber scores it straight to the back. Looks like Case Western have their feet under them now. It's 28-23, 5-goal lead, 6 minutes left in the game. Terrible bounce pass to number 4 gets picked up by number 0-0. 28 now with the ball at right back, or right wing, I should say. Number 1 now to Chu. Number 4 almost gets
pass
picked
nearly
up by Chan.
picked off by Chan. Number 4, almost saved by Palmer. He gets
Palmer
a hand
was all
on
over
it,
that ball.
but it sneaks in that left post with 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go. It is Case 28, Olin 24, says Zachary Blue, our Titus Chan correspondent. Titus is known to have played soccer for most of his life, having been a captain for many years now. He transitioned over to quad ball and now handball. For those who don't know, by the way, quad ball is competitive Quidditch.
Yeah, we have a wizard
As
on
played
Case
in Harry
Western.
Potter, they ride on broomsticks.
Yeah.
And chase a guy with a sock in his pocket who is the snitch. They changed the name for both copyright reasons and due to not wanting to be associated with J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a fair name change. Quad ball does more accurately describe the sport. There's 4 balls involved. Titus Chan, though, I mean, he's a wizard in quad ball. He's a wizard on the handball
Let's
court
just
as
call
well.
him the Wizard.
Yeah, we're going to call him the Wizard. Why not? That's going to be his nickname now. It's moniker. Let's see if he can make some
Nearly
magic happen.
wrapped. Oh, that pass batted away. Recovered by Olin. They're down 3 right now.
Number 28 hugging the ball for dear life. There's 5 minutes now. Only a 3-goal lead by Case Western. Olin, player falls to the ground there. Takes a long time getting up. Looks like number 1 took a shot to the gut there. They're going to make a quick substitution. Number 5 coming in to replace him. There's a substitution, number 5. Coming in to play left wing, number 2 going to right back. This is the first time we've seen number 2 play back. It's really been wing for the most part. 58 finds the bottom corner of the net. Makes it 28-26. The lead that was 5 now shortened to only 2. And number 2, again, face guarding. Josh Good, number 23, 17, slots in the right wing for Case Western.
And a timeout taken by Case. Olin has them on the ropes here.
Yeah, that is a well-timed timeout.
39 seconds to go. It is Olin 28, Case 26. By the way, I just want to say a word about Quidditch as it is played in the Harry Potter books. This is my hot take. I understand,
Let's hear it, James.
I understand quad ball is a little different with the scoring, but as Quidditch is scored, I find it unbelievably dumb because goals count as 10 points, but if you pull the snitch, that's 150 and it ends the game.
Yeah.
So essentially what all the other players are doing, the guys with the bats, the beaters, the chasers,
it could just not matter,
It just doesn't matter unless you've managed somehow to accrue 16 more goals than the other team. It's just 2 guys running around after a snitch that you can't even see because it's, it's like really tiny. It's
it really would be a boring sport to watch. I mean, it's just poorly designed. The way that it's played at the collegiate level as quad ball is much more entertaining. I've watched several clips myself, a few highlight reels. It does look like a bit of fun.
Indeed. By the way,
I'd rather play a real sport.
I've said hello to the Case fans. I've said hello to the Olin watch party. I'd like to say hello now to anybody who's watching this game on film, to posterity.
Yeah,
to
posterity.
And I appreciate the studiousness. There's so much going on in quad ball that I feel it'll be harder to follow.
Yeah, I mean, handball is a simple sport. Put the ball in the goal, score a point. That's as simple as that. Everything else flows from there.
Indeed.
I mean, I would say that handball is one of the most athletic sports there is. I mean, you have to have everything. You have to be fast, you have to be shifty, you have to be able to jump high, throw hard, throw accurately. I mean, it's the most athletic parts of every other team sport combined into one. And that's what makes it so entertaining. And we have a hell of a game going on tonight, don't we, James?
Very much so. It's anybody's game so far. 4.5 minutes, 2-goal game. Schreiber, nearly wrapped, kicks it out to the wing, who shoots wide left. And that's going to give Olin an opportunity here, down just 2 goals.
To narrow it back down to 1. I mean, Olin enjoyed the lead for most of the first half. With 4 minutes left, they have an opportunity to bring it down to just 1 for Case Western. Chu now with the ball, crosses number 4. Number 4 jabs it in. Number 2 now with the ball, finds 0-0-0-0, 1 to 4. 4 back to 0-0. They're playing nice and calm, trying to find the gap. Bulo. There it is, the wing, number 5 has it.
He doesn't have a
Long
shot.
ball
Oh, the pass to Bulo, intercepted by Chan.
By number 12,
Gabriel.
Chan.
I don't know why
What
he tried to go to Ko there, but Olin at this point is employing the full court press against Case Western.
For any fans of OSU football, that was a Jack Sawyer type play by Titus Chan.
Yes, sir.
Drop ball to Titus Chan.
Oh,
top bins! Top bins for Titus Chan. Straight in the top right corner of the net.
29-26 Case now.
Number 4,
Number 4, long shot.
Shoots off the post,
off the
his
post,
back.
off the goalie.
No.
29-27. 3 minutes, 21 seconds to go in this one. So far, Case being a little more methodical, but faced with this full court press, they're not able to officially take any dilatory measures just yet.
The only thing happening in Case Western's head right now is tick-tock, tick-tock. The clock is their best friend right now. Titus Chan picks up the ball. They're running out of passes. It's been passive for the past few. 58 wraps up number 50. And there's the free throw. How many passes do they have left?
They have, it looks like all 3. The passive signal is up, or all 4.
Yeah, for those
Another wrap.
For those of you unfamiliar, passive play is when the referees deem a team is not making an attempt on goal. Oh, what?
Oh, it bounces out. And Olin.
Oh my goodness.
Olin catches a break there.
Yeah, that was lucky. I mean, it was 3 guardian angels there keeping Amit from knocking the ball into the back of the net.
By the way, I should note Case was wrapped twice there. Olin should not want to wrap Case Western right now. They should start thinking about a no wraps defense.
Yeah, full
Number
court
4.
press. Here's number 5. Out
Back
to 4.
to number 4.
Back to
5 has a wing shot.
Off the face.
It's off the chest,
Off the chest,
of
yeah.
the goalie. Schreiber with 2 minutes, 10 seconds. And now they should start taking their sweet time. Number 6, Schreiber
gets knocked to the ground by 2.
in the process.
And we're now
for that shot.
We're now less than
It's gonna
2
be a
minutes left
9.
in the game. Every 2-minute penalty is essentially a red card, since they'll be out for the remainder of the match. 58 with a hard wrap on number 50. Michimik now taking the free throw, taking a sweet time getting the ball
Clock
out.
running, guys. We're at a minute 45.
Schreiber
rolls to his left and pass the lead. It's a 3-goal lead, and the hill is looking a lot steeper
Turn
for
around,
Owen to
Case
climb
Western.
here.
Owen's making their way down. Here's Bulo now. Shoots.
Hand save, Palmer! Palmer has been integral to this Case team all game long.
All the way from Colorado State. I mean, I feel like Colorado State has to have a team just to give this guy some minutes in goal. I mean, he's what's been keeping Case Western alive. He's what's given them this 3-goal lead. That and this stellar performance by Titus Chan.
Michimik rolls to his right, and he's wrapped, and it's going to come out to the 9. 30-27, a minute 10 seconds and ticking in this one. Michimik long shot.
Saved.
I don't know why he would take that shot with the
Yeah,
clock.
that was ill-advised. Olin now with the ball. Bounce pass to number 4. Number 4 picks it up. Dribbles. Finds 58. Schreiber falls to the ground.
He is wrapped, and it comes out to the 9 with the clock running.
60 seconds left. 9-meter free throw awarded. Number 4 loses the ball. Comes off the foot of a Case defender. It's another free throw. Bulo picks it up quick.
Over
Wide
to
to
Chu.
Chu shoots.
Long shot, wide left.
Timeout. Or no, that was the other court. Never mind.
33 seconds and running it
Schreiber's hurt.
remains. And Schreiber is down, and the clock will stop there.
31 seconds on the clock. 30 to
Schreiber
27 is the score.
Favoring that left leg. I'm not sure if it's a knee, hamstring, or calf.
I mean, he's been holding on to that leg. Anytime he lands on it wrong, he just tweaks it the wrong way. We've seen that multiple times this game, multiple times in other games this tournament, also multiple times this season. I mean, he's still on the ground now. His teammates are checking on him, and he's getting up. He's all good. He's gonna limp off the court, probably get a quick substitution. There's only 30 seconds left.
Schreiber is reaching down to tie his shoe. That's a good sign.
Yep. Yeah, he's doing all right. He's taking every other step on it, but he sits down. Probably is gonna stretch that out. Might have a physio take a look at it after the game.
Schreiber's had a fine game all around. He's been a good part of this offense. He's not made a lot of mistakes. Exactly what you're looking for from a back.
Case Western, it's up to them to finish
Goalie
it out.
outside of the crease there. Palmer's pass barely complete to Michimik. Wrapped
Thrown to the
by
ground
Olin.
by 0-0. I don't
They
know
pick him
about-
up.
I don't know about that with 20 seconds left on the clock. The clock is still ticking. Michimik now with the ball gets wrapped hard by 4. We're almost under 10 seconds. Where's the free throw? There's Michimik with the free throw. Long to
Finds Chan.
Titus Chan. Josh Coe lobs it.
And time runs out.
That's the game. The goal rocketed well after the whistle by 58. That's all, folks.
In a hotly
30-27.
contested, exemplary game of handball, Case Western has hung on to win 30-27.
I mean, Olin put the pressure on him the entire first half. Like, that was, I mean, Case Western got as far as, what was it, 5 goals down? We're able to mount a comeback, and like you said, Case is a second-half team. This comeback was almost expected, but still mighty impressive. And take a bow, Titus Chan. That number 12, oh my goodness. I mean, we're gonna see if we can get a post-game interview with them so you can say hi to all the fans at home. But that was insane. What a performance.
Wow, Titus Chan post-game interview.
Yeah, I mean, we got to give the fans what they want. Let me see if I can go get him. I mean,
Yeah.
they're probably going to talk later.
Yeah. Well, now the fans want a post-game interview. But let's talk about, there were a lot of fine, a lot of fine individual efforts in this one. Of course, Chan, acrobatic play, showing off his soccer and quad ball abilities. And oh, here he comes. He's got a post-game interview. Also, Josh Coe, a lot of great shots from long distance. And number 4, of course, from this Olin team.
Yeah. All right.
Titus, you're on
we're gonna
camera.
have you say hi to all the fans at home. That was quite a performance you put on there. Can you give me a post-game recap from your perspective?
I don't know what I was doing. I'm tired. Worked hard. Our team worked hard. I'm really proud of us. We prepared so hard for this, and honestly,
And it
good
paid
win.
off.
Yeah, we're a great team.
Now, I want to talk for a second about that jump and spike. I mean, have you played any like intramural volleyball or anything? I mean, that was impressive. Let's put it there. Yeah. Or anything you want to say to your fans at home?
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching. It's a great game.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Titus.
Yeah, thank you, Titus.
What's your name?
James.
James. Nice to meet you, James.
All right, well, that was Titus Chan possibly the MVP of this one.
Yeah, I mean, I wish they did give out MVP awards because, I mean, he has my vote. I mean, him and maybe number 4 from Olin, but that's just because he's sheer athleticism.
And just the epitome of class. We'd like to thank all the fans who have tuned in, both from the Olin side and from Case Western. Everybody who helped us add a little context in chat.
Yeah.
And everybody who's turned out to make this tournament a success for collegiate handball.
This is what grows the sport. I mean, handball is a bit underground in the United States, but all of you guys tuning in to watch, everyone here in the stands watching, I mean, this is what we love to see. This is handball, and this is the Collegiate Handball National Championships here at James Madison University. Thank you all for tuning in. I've been Lucas Ferrari.
I've been James Kolak. Stay tuned for Ohio State Women's after this on the same course.
Yep.